I don't know about none of these cats that's come out. So you telling me Lil Wayne's a damn genius? Jay-Z's a genius? Oh, really? Well, because
you got guys arguing with me about, like, I made a thing where I was talking about Eminem. And I like Eminem. Eminem is cool. He's nice. I don't have nothing against him. But what I said was, rhyming on beat and rhythm is not his strong point. He's white.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's not his fault, but hey, it is what it is. That's not that's one of the things he struggles with.
But you know what excuse they'll make up for that dude on that note? They'll say that, oh, no, that's his style. He has a on-beat, off-beat style. I ain't never heard of an on-beat, off-beat style in my life.
Only in hip-hop will we try to get away with that.
Yes.
Can you imagine if a singer came out in R&B and said that their style was singing off-key?
Right, that's their style. They kind of tried that with Michelet. They tried that with Michelet.
That's not, singing off-key is not a style. It's a deficiency.
Exactly. Thank you.
You know, singing off-beat or rhyming off-beat, that's not a style. That's a deficiency.
That is a deficiency. Exactly.
Every great MC that you can speak of killed the beat.
Exactly.
Now, my thing is, and I kind of feel bad because it's not Eminem's fault. I mean, I haven't personally heard him get out there saying he's the best.
Right.
So it's not his fault. Right. It's these little rookies who are just new to the game, and they want to come on the scene because they saw 8 Mile and project somebody as being the best. When you ain't even heard Melly Mel.
You ain't heard exactly. If you haven't heard Melly Mel rhyming, Big Daddy Kane, or Rakim rhyming, do not ever come out your mouth and say Eminem is the greatest rapper. You got to be out your drunk-ass mind if you want to say that. Melly Mel was crushing MCs, man.
Yeah.
Crushing MCs.
Like, we trying to compare him to Kane and all of them. Let's go back further than that. Is Eminem fucking with Melly Mel in his prime?
Hell no. Eminem wouldn't have a shot in hell to fuck with Melly Mel. Are you kidding me? Eminem, please. He wouldn't even put one to rap back in the day. Because back then, them dudes, when they was battling, they was vicious. It wasn't no situation. They was vicious. They got on the run. And let's really talk about the hip-hop jokers today. How in the hell can you bite a joker's style and rhyme and become a successful artist? It bugs me out. How is 50 Cent running around calling himself somebody else and Rick Ross calling himself somebody else, looking and acting like these individuals, and y'all call them great artists? The history of hip-hop has been destroyed by this shit that they're doing today. Has been destroyed.
And what I would suggest is, because I don't know if they stopped having music class in the schools or not. Do they still have music class in schools?
I mean, they probably do, but it probably ain't like it used to be.
Yeah, we need to get some classes. If they don't offer it in school, parents, teach your children some musical theory. Teach them what the difference is between beat and tone and rhythm and harmony and all this other stuff. So that people, when they get into discussions with somebody like me or somebody like Dev, they won't look like complete morons.
Right. And I'm going to make you look like a complete goddamn moron.
Like a guy trying to argue with me, telling me that I'm wrong about what I'm saying about Eminem being on beat because other MCs rhyme with a different voice. I said, so you're telling me that beat and tone is the same thing?
Great. I remember my 20-year-old son was arguing me about the Eminem thing, and I was like, dude, so you gonna sit here and tell me about hip hop? I got 27 plaques on my damn wall. You ain't got one record out here. I got untold millions of copies of albums sold through my tenure in hip hop, and you gonna sit here and tell me that Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time? Duke, you don't know nothing about hip hop with your 20-year-old ass. Go sit down. I should put more punishment to that.
How about this? How about Eminem first make the greatest record of all time?
Right. First make the greatest record of all time.
Then we can talk.
Right, because you tell me one Eminem record that can go up against Sweat the Technique.
Right.
Tell me one Eminem record that can go up against the What the Technique.
Absolutely.
Tell me, not one. Not one. And don't guilty conscience out there, because it was just the concept that made that dope. That was all that's about.
And let's talk about Bottle the Leader. Let's talk about Let the Rhythm Hit Him. I would put Bottle the Leader and Let the Rhythm Hit Him against any rapper's entire catalog.
See, y'all, Mark's trying to destroy y'all theory. See, I put Sweat the Technique, which was not even a great banger.
Right.
But when he said Let the Rhythm Hit Him, he's trying to destroy Eminem right now. Eminem would not even rhyme if they put anything up against Let the Rhythm Hit Him. Are you kidding me? Destroy the myth of this garbage. These rappers. Eminem is not even in my top 10 of rappers.
No.
Straight up.
He ain't in my top 100, son. I'm being straight up honest. He ain't even in my top. When you go back to the beginning of hip-hop, when you listen to all these MCs that came down the pike, you going to tell me. Because what my thing is, I'm trying to think of who I'm going to put him ahead of.
Right.
And when I start running off names and I go, am I going to put him ahead of? Nah. Am I going to put him ahead of? Nah. And it keeps going down and down and down. And I'm not being unfair, because a lot of people tried to blow up Cannabis like he was the greatest of all times. I'm like, are y'all kidding me?
God.
And I like Cannabis. Cannabis is an ill MC, and he got a lot of lines. But come on, man, all times?
Of all time, you got to be kidding me, man.
You got to put in work for all time.
If you don't know the history of some of these hip-hop artists, then you will never, ever.
But anyway, yeah, you got to put in work for the GOAT title. You can't just drop 100 bars of rhymes and then all of a sudden you done eliminated all the people that's come out and put out albums, put out concepts, rock shows, battled people.
Right.
And you're going to put out a 100-bar rhyme, and now all of a sudden you're going to leap the head.
Got jerked by the industry.
Right.
Got jerked by the industry. That plugged up their turntables to the street light and rocked a crowd of untold numbers. Come on, dude. Don't even do it to yourself. Don't throw a goddamn Eminem up there with those cats. And I'm not saying that only because he's a white boy, but in actuality, he's a white boy. Cut the bullshit.
And he's just not on a technical level as good. I'm sorry. Because one of the things that he does that annoys the hell out of me, but it just gets back to what I was saying before. But a European, that too. The European always thinks the complexity is what equals brilliance. For us, simplicity is what equals brilliance.
Exactly.
Like, I'll give you an example. Slick Rick said he robbed another, and his sister and his brother tried to rob a cop. He took you in that one line through a whole period of time.
Right.
It took you to one. That's simple.
That's simple. Simplicity. He ain't had to go through a whole bunch of time zones. He said another, and a sister and a brother. Then he tried to rock a cop. So that's in a whole couple of weeks' time of this dude spree, and you understood what he was saying.
Exactly.
He said, lottie-dottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. My 3-year-old can make up that rhyme, but it made sense. Come on, man. That's because Eminem throws 16,000 syllables in his sentence. and his rhyme doesn't make him a dope rapper.
Right, and what it does, and that's the reason, and this is what somebody needs to teach him. The reason why you can't rhyme on beat is because you're doing that.
Exactly.
Stop trying to squeeze 1,000 rhymes into one line and start paying attention to the beat. But then again, he's a white boy.
Yeah, well, that tells
they
you
don't understand.
He had to hide it some way.
What they don't understand is that the beat is in between the beats.
I got just one question to ask, brother. If Eminem was black, do you think he would get the same praise?
That's why I said Cannabis. He beat Cannabis. And I got to say this. How much time I got?
Well, we got 47 minutes, but I got to go.
Okay. I'll make this short.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to put this on the record, and as a matter of fact, don't delete this show yet after I say this, because I want to make sure that I make a copy of it. I remember, and now you a hip hop dude. You remember this? Remember the Backpack Rapper?
Yes. That's Cocoa Brothers,
yeah.
Charlie and them cats, all the backpack rappers. Yeah.
And Biggie, you could throw him in there. Early Biggie.
Biggie's a backpack. Yep.
Early Big Daddy Kane. Early School G Rap. You can throw them all in that backpack rapper thing.
Right.
Now, I remember when the backpack rapper was out, everybody was like, "Oh man, nobody want to hear that lyrics. People want to have fun." Remember that?
Right.
So as a matter of fact, Biggie had to put the suit on.
Yep.
Nas had to put the suit on. He had to start talking and making rhymes about the girls in order to get popular, right? Total rejection of backpack rapping.
Yep.
Then, out of nowhere comes Eminem, and what's Eminem's whole swagger, style, and stilo? Backpack rapper. The hoodie with the backpack, rhyming in a cipher. Remember that? Hello? Uh-oh. Did we get
Yeah,
cut?
I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Now, all of a sudden, the very thing that they rejected from black MCs, now all of a sudden is hot and popping when Eminem does it.
Well, you know what that means, right? They've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run them up. It's obvious. Because, Eminem does it because he know what he created that, son. Eminem created that.
Yeah, rhyming in the cipher now. It's popular. That's the hot and popping shit. Rhyming in the cipher, battling dudes. Now it's hot and popping now. Why? Because a white boy is doing it, and then you're gonna get on YouTube trying to come at me. Learn your fucking history and then get back at me.
I wish I had that clip uploaded. With Eminem rhyming in the BET cipher, and you gonna tell me Black Thought ain't finished his ass? Are you kidding me? That he was that hit. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on.
Like I said, I ain't gonna take away Eminem as an MC. He's a good MC. He had a lot of ill concepts and songs. I ain't gonna deny that. But when you start throwing up greatest of all time, you are leaping past a lot of hot dudes to put that dude up on that pedestal.
Definitely. And
a lot of hot dudes are still alive and breathing right now. See Cool G Rap.
Oh, please. We're not even going to start talking about it. That's what I'm saying. All you jokers that when he cut this up and turn this into a video, I want you to put up any Eminem record. And for every Eminem record, I'll put up 5 that are destroyed. and that's it. So that's an easy bet. So put them up, and I'll put up 5 records to destroy. And this is the challenge.
The challenge has been laid down.
And I'll start with Melly Mel. I'll just start with Melly Mel. Who will crush Eminem? Come on, let's get it for real. Come on, man. Cut it out. There's some Run DMC records that'll put this dude to sleep. Man, come on.
You're talking about classic records, man. You're talking about bangers, classics that was going to stand the test of time. I haven't seen that for Eminem.
Son, could Eminem rock with the ultramagnetic MCs, son? MCs Ultra?
You put one song that Eminem has made over Ego Tripping.
One song over Ego Tripping.
And if anybody even attempts to put up some song that Eminem made over Ego Tripping, I'm gonna actually put your YouTube account into the federal authorities and get you some help because you need some help. You need some help.
Yeah.
You need somebody needs to get you off a computer and into a mental institution.
Yeah, because you're a loon. You're a Looney Tune.